Sarah was 10 years old at the time, and after wrapping up The Man from Nowhere, Won Bin, the lead actor, super famous guy, gifted Sarah with a birthday gift, a pink Hello Kitty laptop. Sarah posted it on social media, and netizens dissected the shit out of this post. She's 10. She's 10. But they're like, no, the reason she posted this must have a deeper meaning behind it. Netizens were able to find out that this computer was probably at least a few $100s, if not maybe $1,000, which sounds like a really expensive gift to give a co-star. But I mean, Won Bin is like the it guy of South Korea. He's making a boatload of money. I'm sure to him a $1,000 gift is not that, I mean, it's generous, but I don't think he's like, man, this is a huge gift.
Yeah. What are people mad about?
So she posts this photo, and some people felt like she was bragging. Yeah.
What?
They were like, you're in one movie and you're posting this, acting like you know Won Bin like that. When like she does. They worked on set for months together, I'm sure.
Wait, what is this?
It's so weird.
Do you think it's like toxic fandom, like type of behavior?
I don't think it's fandom, because why would fandom do that? I think it's like haters, straight jealous adult haters.
Like jealous of her success and her.
Yeah. They were like, they said, bitch, stop, you're so full of it. You get one laptop as a gift and now you think you're the shit. You're fucking nuts. They are saying, full-on adults are saying this to a 10-year-old girl.
Bro, what?
Which is like genuinely an unhinged response to this post, considering even if she was an adult, unhinged, like you need therapy. She responded more maturely than I would have. She wrote, I wasn't bragging about the laptop. I just wanted to express how kind and warm the ajushi is, even though I'm just a child. I'm not going to take down this post because you're upset.
That is so weird.
Yeah. I would say at this stage, most people were on Sarah's side from her first mini scandal because it was just so weird. Like, people were hating on her for no reason. But it kind of opened the door to the hate train, if you will. Other comments seen on her page were things like, she's got a horse nose. I bet she's gonna have to get surgery later to fix it.
Why are people bullying a kid? That's so ridiculous.
It's so redonk. It was so rough. I don't know why people felt the need to comment on her looks, but I think the child star phenomenon is so terrifying because when adults get attached to child stars, they almost feel like pseudo parents. I guess to see the relationship in any other way would be creepy, so they feel very protective to the point of toxic over that child. But once they feel that, it's a very thin line between feeling protective and supporting someone's career because they're like, oh man, like this is a child star, they've been through so much, I want to uplift them. I want to protect them from the haters that are saying, look at her nose. There's a very thin line between that and wanting to have a say or feeling entitled in how they grow up. I guess watching them grow up on TV makes you feel so connected. You feel like if they turn out any other way than what you thought should happen, you feel betrayed. And I'm sure it was even worse with Sarah because most of her movies are R-rated. It's not like she's on Disney and most of her fans are other young kids. Most of her fans were full-fledged adults. I honestly don't know how else to describe this bizarre feeling of adults having this entitlement over a child that's not even their child, that they haven't even met personally, so I don't know. And it's not just with Sarah. Clearly it happens here in the US too. Like, look at Miley Cyrus. People were so upset with her when she broke free from what we wanted her to be as a society. So weird. So the next scandal is going to involve pictures posted to social media. Sarah's friend uploaded on her Kakao story, and in the picture, Sarah is sitting next to 3 other teenagers. She's around 13 at that time. They're sitting on a couch doing like V signs with their hands.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I've never seen it either.
They're doing that like this?
Yeah, kind of like this. Like, kind of like...
Okay.
Yeah, they're making little V signs. And that's one picture. And in the next picture, you get a more zoomed out view of the room. And there's more kids on the couch and they're doing more V signs and like 7 kids. And then there's another picture that's posted of Sarah dancing to karaoke. So she's got a mic in this living room and she's like singing to karaoke. And if you look very closely, there are wine glasses and bottles on the coffee table. Honestly, I thought they were just at a parent's house. Like, you know when you go to your parents' gatherings and they're always drinking and you're just kind of like singing norebang, you're like having fun. They're not gonna hide the glass of wine because they're drinking, right? That's kind of how the picture stood out to me. Nobody tried to hide it from the photos. It was pretty obvious. The wine bottle is so in frame. It's dumb. It's not like someone forgot, like, oh my god, we forgot to hide the wine bottle. It's right there, smack dab in the middle of the table.
People thought that they're drinking wine?
The netizens go crazy. Every single kid in that photo was attacked and accused by random adults on the internet for underage drinking, and of course Sarah was famous, so she's attacked the most. But there's another picture, remember, where Sarah is singing karaoke, she's dancing? Behind her on the table is a pack of cigarettes. Again, how do we know that this is hers? How do we even know that this belongs to any of the kids? This could easily be one of the parents who left their cigarettes out on the table and the kids are just having fun in that room. But the allegation was, oh my god, not only is this child star underage drinking, but she's underage smoking. They started commenting that Kim Sera was 삐뚤어졌어. 삐뚤어졌어 means, it's a really mean way of saying, like, twisted in the head. It's saying like crooked. It's interesting. Koreans take this very seriously. So if a Korean is moving into a new house, they don't like to purchase a place with a crooked floor plan. Literally our New York apartment. Because if a room is not the shape of a good box, like if it's not a good square, rectangles are fine, squares are fine. But if there's too many weird crooked lines, then it's a premonition. It's foreshadowing that your kid is gonna be 삐뚤어졌어, crooked, just like your house floor plan. Yeah.
Damn, honey, what are we gonna do? We're doomed.
It's just so goofy, right? So they're like, oh my god, she's 삐뚤어졌어. She's twisted. She's messed up in the head. The photos go massively viral and everybody is foaming at the mouth to rip this 13-year-old apart. And like, just guys, I know you and I, but maybe there's like that one person that behaves like this watching this. This is, to me, is such a fascinating mindset, right? Underage drinking is bad. Underage smoking is bad. And because those things are bad and I don't want people to do it because I am a good person, I'm gonna now bully the f*** out of a kid. Like, what? Like, it doesn't make sense. If you told me, hey, Stephanie, if you grew up and you have a kid, would you rather them underage drink, underage smoke, or bully the shit out of a 13-year-old little girl? I would say probably the first two. Like, obviously not good, but the third one seems morally 삐뚤어졌어, you know? It's like weird. Why would that's just messed up. They start bullying her. It was so bad. The friend who uploaded the pictures posted an explanation and she apologized and said that Sarah lives in their apartment building. She had invited Sarah over and her parents were home with a few of their friends drinking wine, and a few of the kids were permitted to have a few sips, which is a bit controversial, but some parents allow their kids or even encourage them to have sips with them to discourage them from drinking alone or being curious about the taste when they're with friends. But the friend clarified Sarah did not drink at all, and all of this was her fault for posting the pictures. She did not think that anyone would conclude, oh, Sarah's in that room, so Sarah is drinking. Yeah. 13-year-old Sarah also posted a statement on her social media where she said, I believe people will listen only when they are prepared to listen. The day those pictures were posted, whatever I said would have not been heard. If I lived an upright life, people who know me would believe me, and people who don't know me and people who are jealous of me would not even listen when I say the truth. Nobody has the right to judge another person, whoever you are. Since adults were around, I didn't even register that there was wine in the frame, and I sat on the couch and took a picture. Sorry about that. I was so happy to have a rest and hang out with some friends after having such a busy schedule that I was jumping and singing at the noraebang, and I didn't know that there was a cigarette box in the frame. I'm sorry about that. Whether there was a wine bottle or a cigarette box near me, no one smoked in front of me. Maybe one of my friends smoked outside in the area, but I didn't see any of that. This year, 3 of my movies will be released. I hope I can go to school and be able to spend more time with my friends. I want an apology from those who ignited this controversy. I love her, okay?
That was not bad. That was pretty mature.
Very mature,
Yeah.
very, and also it's giving me like, I know my boundaries, so I'm not gonna apologize for something I didn't do. And I love that because 13-year-old me, I'd be bending over backwards apologizing for stuff that I didn't even do. So she's cool. Good for her. If there's someone to blame in any of this, like if you really want to, it would be all the adults. Like all the adults that left the wine in the house. Even her parents would be at fault. The last person that would be at fault, logically speaking, in this situation would be Sarah and these kids. The statement did help calm people down. But what's interesting, I thought, is that her parents never issued a statement. Which, I don't know, I thought it was just odd because I would imagine in a situation like this, her parents would probably be the ones issuing the statement defending her and she would stay silent because she's 13. But she's the one that posted. And maybe it has to do with the fact that Sarah's mom seems a bit out of it. She once posted on Instagram, that was another scandal of Sarah's, It made headlines.